Alright, time for some more games. Next opponent. We are 2-1 currently. Lost with a slow hand to a solid Jido draw. That's a pretty keepable hand, thanks to Temple Scribe and us being on the draw. And also running quite a bunch of power and find a way on 2 to also help us reach more power. So I think keeping like a 2 power hand with 3 drops and Scribe is fine on the draw. And gets rewarded by facing down a Pyro Knight that we can happily trade with. This is a much better hand against the Jido type deck, although I think he is probably on Burn Queen rather than on Jido. But that's probably better for us rather than worse, not sure. That is, I would say, aggressive. Glad if my Temple Scribe already draws Rapid Shot. That makes life for my Combrei healer so much easier. I think there's not much point in protecting a fragile unit like Pyro Knight with Rapid Shot from a Temple Scribe. It's just exactly gonna lead to what we just saw. Gonna stay around the next bigger guy that you would have rather Rapid Shotted. And Combrei healer does not only blank this guy, it also blocks more stuff. And yeah, if he ultimates here, I'll just snap double block. While I have the Marshal, still think it's probably better to double block because I also have Parliament and stuff. And you kind of just want to preserve life total here. And he cannot blow us out, so it's fine. And I think Marshal will have enough to do between Pyro Knight and potential 5 drops. So it's fine to just trade our Titan here. Plus he spent his entire turn 3 and 4 to do that, so that's good for us. Yeah, Seraph makes more sense here. Seraph with Marshal protection. Like, if he doesn't play any target here, we just end of turn Marshal. Plus Marshal is Knight protection against Rapid Shot, like if he Rapid Shots, we block. If he Rapid Shots, we can just Marshal the quick shot from the Rapid Shot. Yep, just like that, like I said. Oh no, actually we don't get priority again. But that's still fine, like, losing the healer here is no big deal. And we have a second Marshal for the returned Countess. Silence that. I think I want to hold. Not sure if I want to hold on to that longer because we kind of have Seraph anyway. So yeah, I think... Oh, I think I actually just use that here and just don't block with Seraph. I think we can actually just attack with Seraph here. Yeah, I think it's fine, we can just attack with Seraph here. Since I don't plan on blocking. Oh yes, Torch. But yeah, that's why I hold back Parliament in case Seraph dies. Should have probably first attacked and then silenced. But thought about attacking only after I silenced. Yeah, I'm gonna attack in the air. That's okay. Torch. So all he's left with is the Countess that we're gonna eat with the Marshal, and then Parliament for 2 owls should seal the deal because we preserved our life total properly. Trade bows. And let's see, this last card. Nice. That, oops. actually gives us the owls. Let's see how far they can get, but now we're basically in a top deck war at very high life total, where our deck has much more powerful cards than he does, and if he already has to Flame Blast like half of our Great Parliament, then we are clearly winning. Yep. Keep hitting. Gonna send back these power for an Ascendant or Ironthorn. That's annoying. That helps. Because he basically cannot attack, because then we just crack back for the win. So we just have a standoff, and standoff is good for Ascendant. Yep. Another one. Draw 2 cards. Yeah, that's like the corner case scenarios where... Oh, actually, just won the game. Where Ascendant is pretty powerful, but it's not like 2 owls would have been much... 2 more owls would have been much worse than the Ascendant here, as I explained in the deck tech. Because, as you saw, if Ascendant lives, owls usually do the job just as well. Nice! I like how we managed to outgrind this burn player by aggressively draining and then leveraging our higher card quality. Oh, Goblin Queen. Current rank 1, if that didn't change again. He's definitely top 3 for quite some time now. I think on the play, Sand is lackluster. I'm gonna mulligan this on the play. Like on 2 power I want at least a scribe and probably to keep it. This end's much better. Well, actually it's a bit flooded, but we have a lot of business we can draw off the top compared to getting screwed with the other hand. Away. And he's on a control deck, so that's perfect. Because I'd rather am flooded against a control deck than screwed, because we have all the time in the world usually. I think I actually want to go Secret Pages Ironthorn here. Although I will probably Ironthorn 1 turn later still, so I get the activation out of it, but that's fine, because this way we get to silence this guy and search for power. We'd find a way, and then we can Ironthorn plus depleted Sigil next turn. And then he will probably either Death Strike or an Annihilate quickly. It's nice, like Permafrost is really weak against this deck. It's basically only a good answer for Seraph regarding the main threats. All other main threats still are very scary, even if permafrosted, or in case of Titan are not permafrostable. So if he permafrosts like an Ironthorn or an Ascendant, whatever, same with Owls. Death Strike, I expect it. Yeah, I think we definitely want to go up to 8 and then sandbag this for potential Ascendant or Ironthorn. Just gonna run that out as a threat because there's not that much that I need to silence here and I have backup still. I think I can't really block, and I think Wasp doesn't have that much use, so I just Wasp here too, because if I block he just has a Virus Favor or a Lightning Storm that's otherwise dead. Alright, silence that. Tick. Question now is, do I jam Titan here? I mean, I think it's okay. It's a bit risky against Witch. But since we don't have that much gas and he's a bit constrained on power, I think it's reasonable to just pressure him. Ah, here's the witch. I guess maybe it was a bit greedy. Should have probably held back to Titan. The lightning storm that I was playing around earlier. Let's hope he doesn't have any hands on for this guy. Then we are in good shape. Or we just draw the next one. Nice. Yeah, that was to be expected. All in all, this matchup is pretty good. Just tend to overpower them pretty well. So many must answer cards. But yeah, running the Titan out there was just plain sloppy. Really, third Death Strike. But yeah, that's what I meant, like, Great Parliament would have been much more impressive in place of the Ascendants in those situations. Oh, there's one. I think I might want to wait for another power though. Although I kinda can't because I'm under pressure from Champion, and 11 is not that much. Plus, if I don't draw a power next turn, I definitely have to do it. Plus he could run out a staff next turn that I can't threaten then properly. I only have one Ascendant left to send back the land though. Like the power. I think I'll give him one more free attack. And if I don't draw a power, depending on what I draw, either run out the Parliament or maybe what I draw is gonna be enough to not having to run out the Parliament yet. There's the staff. So predicted. So yeah, maybe, I don't know, it's close. Maybe I was a bit too ambitious to not run it out there. But I think I'm gonna run out that guy so he can stall the Champion while they attack. Yeah, maybe I shouldn't have given him the window to deploy a staff. Nope, no silence yet. Rid of his staff. And I think... I think I hold back on the silence simply because it turns on my Vanquish if he gets a cudgel. Actually, can silence it and double block, which is kind of nice. That's good. Then I can just keep stalling the 3-3 after. Nice, Vanquish target, perfect. No need to attack with this guy because our life actually gets kinda low. He could easily have like torches to cheese us out, and he's dead next turn. It's again double block. Lightning storm, that's okay. And a torch to kill one, so he doesn't die. That's like, would have been the upside of attacking with the healer as well, I guess. So it's kind of a close call if you wanna hold back there or not. Got him. Nice. Yeah, because now if he has an answer for that owl as well, then we'll probably lose because he's way ahead on resources and we're out of gas. Because we flooded and he's screwed. But then again, after 3 death strikes, he doesn't have that many options left. Basically would need to top deck like Force Death Strike or one of his Annihilates or Permafrosts. Alright, one last game. 4-1. So maybe I finally see a higher rank than 4. Easy keep, great hand. I've basically been stuck on 4 for like the last 2 days, like literally on 4, like I haven't seen anything lower than 4 or higher than 4 in the last 2 days. Every win or loss showed me 4th place, even though I have been winning more than half of my games. But I just couldn't advance to 3 or 2. It's apparently how well cemented the top 3 have their spots in winning in their positions. Getting enough of a lead on me. That I like. Suffocate on Temple Scribe is always welcome. I think here I probably prefer healer, especially now that the Suffocate is out. And I think if he had a Rapid Shot, he would have Rapid Shotted rather than Suffocated, because it's so efficient to Rapid Shot through that. I think I'm just gonna not be greedy and hope to draw power with this to find a way. Or just find a way right away and play the power. That's like a spot where it obviously hurts that find a way is not old secret pages. But that's okay. No block. Let's hope we can do the same to this burn player as to the first one. Ah, nice. That's actually sweet. That means we get to find the way and Scorpion Wasp. So we can set up next turn Iron Thorn or Harsh Rule plus depleted power. Probably no Harsh Rule because I expect to Wasp here to save life total, especially while this still doesn't have Overwhelm. So we can Marshal next turn. It's not so nice. Oh, that's even better. Now we actually can Harsh Rule without taking an extra 4. It's kind of perfect. Maybe should have kept the power for Marshal. It's debatable. This way I can Ascendant plus draw power. Or Marshal plus Scribe if I draw power. Scribe into power, which I think I'm gonna hold back for next turn and just roll with the Man Forcer on this. But yeah, game is looking pretty good again. We are up on resources, even on board, and above 20. Exactly what you want against these decks. Stifle their early game and then maul them in the mid to late game. Snap block. Just trade because all you want is aggressively trading with this deck, because the longer the game goes, the better it gets for all the late game power this deck has. So now we get to do this, and if that guy lives, the game is over. Since next turn we draw 2 cards and drop an 8/8. And then he probably just instantly scoops. He's still fighting. Alright, double block. since I don't really want to block with Descendant against Torch or Rapid Shot. Nice. Just gonna play that first to bait any last removal, and also, if he doesn't have removal, set up a double draw on the Descendant. Seems like we won. Good game, sir. Let's see if that is finally enough to get me to rank into top 3. Break into top 3. Play that guy and attack. That girl. Sorry about that. But yeah, pretty impressive. This game should be very far out of reach for a 2-hand card burn player against my 21 life. Aggressively burning me still should not be enough. Nice! Insult to injury. Make 3 ults. Activate Seraph. And then attack him, and yeah. He can't even burn me out fast enough. But yeah, that's another thing that's nice about Parliament. It's cheaper than Ascendant, so it allows us to like do multiple powerful things in one turn, like 12 power, activate Seraph, and drop a Parliament, for example, which is incredible. Might as well dawdle and enjoy the power that's going on here a bit. Activate Seraph. Get something spicy. Oh, nice. Draw a million cards. Gain a million power. I mean, I'm not a fan of BMing, but it's just like not actual BM. I just enjoy that I get to do this because you don't usually get to do this. This is pretty absurd. Yeah, that was a very appropriate finish to this video series, showing the like most broken thing that can sometimes just happen with this Big Combrei stuff in the late game, and like what it is capable of, and this game was perfect for that. Alright, I hope you guys enjoyed these games as much as I did, and give this deck a try. It's the real deal. It's pretty well positioned right now. It's one of my go-to decks right now to try and climb above 4, which I haven't managed in 3 days. I mean, we just went 5-1 on 4, and I'm still not in top 3. It's ridiculous. Like, I don't know how hard they grinded Elite in the top 3. It's just bonkers. And what win percentage they must have to be that far ahead. Alright, anyway. As usual, please don't forget to like and subscribe and follow me on social media. And thanks for watching. See you next time.